Alright, let's see. I first cut out all my butterflies that I still had left on that sheet. I will move them away before they all landed on the ground. Yeah, I still have this leftover tag. Maybe I'm going to use it. But let's see, what can we do? Plenty to do. Plenty that we can do, of course. But let me first make... Shall we just use this one? No, I'm just going to add... I'm going to make it a few millimeters smaller than my base page. So no measurements needed. But if you insist to know, mine is, well, let's say a 5/3 of an 8 or a small 14 centimeters. Now I'm gonna make a hinge on this one, 1/2 inch, more than enough. More than enough. Fold it down, and then this should be right here, and then it fits nicely because I still have something left on the bottom, and that's actually perfect. Alright, now what can we do with this one? I definitely like to use it on here. You know me, I like to use it. Now what we can do is improvise. First I am gonna make a full sheet that fits on here. Keep the black edges, of course. You do like that. Check that out. Yep, fits nice. Alright, and from here on we are going to improvise a little bit. Well, actually you can make right away another one for the back, because you don't want to have the back plain. So maybe it's a good idea to just right away make two. And we still can do a lot with just plain cardstock. Alright. I'm gonna grab... Actually, I do have my glass media mat for that, but I always think this is too short. Well, I don't want to ruin another piece of paper. Alright, so which color do you like? A dark one, a light one. Which one is the first page? I think a pink one. I think the pink. I love pink. I'm gonna smudge the edges, guys. So let's get see. And you only need to do the edges because the rest is not needed. In the meantime, I still promised you, and this is gonna be, I have no idea when this video, what the date is today when you see this, but I still promised you that I talked a little bit on what I did with Christmas, so that it won't, yeah, maybe it's even February, I think, yeah, maybe it is already, but for me it's still just passing by Christmas. So what I did on Christmas night, I spent my evening with gourmet, with my daughter, with my son, and my son's girlfriend. Wonderful evening. We shared each other our gifts that we had bought for each other, and yeah, it was a really wonderful night. If you want to know what I got a perfume from Garnier, Panther. really love that smell. I am totally falling in love with the Garnier perfumes. Oh my goodness. Alright, that I got a new handbag from, yeah, it's an Italian brand, starting with the P, Papillon, no, well, something with the P. Yeah, we bought it on an outlet here nearby where they have all big brands, but not paying the full price for it, so that's cool. And Papilio, I don't know what the brand is, but anyway, I really love that one. I also got a backpack from the Seagull, also a very good deal. She had, my daughter bought me that one when we were shopping, and oh gosh, I love it. It's with black and gold and silver and black and white, and I really love it. Super cool. What else? I got a free VIP ticket for a competition fight to look at my son's competition. Next one, that's going to be in February, amidst the COVID does not interfere. Then what else did I got? Alright, we have the bag, the backpack, the perfume, the VIP card. Oh, and a nice color eyeshadow I got. So I am blessed that night, and very happy with it all. Alright, so I'm gonna stamp a little bit to make a nice look. I'm gonna use the same color. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, that is nice. I like to move this up on this. There we go. I think I need to clean a little. There we go. Wow, I love it. Super cool. Clean up. Alright, so yeah, what else did everybody get? Well, my hubby had a nice new pants, and what else? What else did they get? Well, no, I think this is too much. Anyway, my girl gets a nice watch, a Guess watch. My son get a new watch to get with his phone. What else? It's hard to go back in my memory. My son also had a blender, a Ninja blender he asked for. Well, at least we had a wonderful night. That is the most important thing. This I'm gonna use on the back. Very nice journal, nice journal spot. Very cool to make your own backgrounds. You even can stamp a little with butterflies or anything, or add some cut out butterflies, but you also can do that later. Now for this one I have something else in mind. Now let me see. First I want to know where this card is going to get. So I'm just gonna draw a little. Oh yes. Alright. Now what else? I'm gonna make an extra thing around it using this roller to give a nice idea. And to the corners. There we go, last one. Here we go. Yep. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do with this one, first of all I am gonna use a big marker for this one. In the meantime I'm gonna chit chat a little bit more, because of course we had another Christmas Day. Maybe I'm just gonna go all the way till here. Alright, so we had the second Christmas Day, the first Christmas Day, because what I just told you was my Christmas Eve. And first Christmas Day we normally spent with all the grandmas and grandpas and stepdads. And so this year the same, of course. And normally we would do also a gourmet, but since we already did that the first day, I cooked. Well, not that much, but I did cook as a meal, a Christmas meal. My daughter made the dessert, and that was the most spectacular thing. I would never ever cross my mind that she made such a nice dessert. Could not imagine that sooner, but oh my gosh, she made bastogne parfait. I don't know if you heard about it, but oh my gosh, that was just breathtaking. It was. I don't think, do I need a roller for this? Let me check. Or can I just draw the lines? Anyway, yeah, I'm still gonna make some blocks here. Does not need to be perfect, but I'm gonna do my best. Anyway, that dessert was just, oh my gosh, the most wonderful thing I ever tasted in a dessert. I'm not saying that because she's my girl. Nope, it wasn't. Everybody was just blown away. And the fun thing is, my son's girlfriend needed to work that day, but she came later, and we were asking her what, because she also had a Christmas dessert at work, something like a Christmas meal from her boss, and by accident she also get bastogne parfait. And I right away told her, would you please taste my other ones? And the first thing she said, well, I'm just 8, but yeah, let me taste it. So I just wanted to know which one was better. Yes, my daughter once was. And oh my gosh, she was also blown away because yes, she works in a restaurant. And okay, so she got Bastogne Parfait at a restaurant for a professional cook. She got Bastogne Parfait. But my daughter once was better. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, I was just thrilled. I was very happy to hear that. So yeah, that was a little bit the deal that night. Just wonderful and not much going on. Just having a wonderful evening with the grandpas, the grandmas, and my stepdad. Alright, so and then the last Christmas day, the second Christmas day the 2nd, odd thing to say, we did not do that much. Not a lot of cleaning and all that things. Resting. I watched a wonderful, wonderful Christmas movie. I always like that. My hubby does not like it, Christmas movies, but sorry, I didn't care. I just put it on because he was doing something else. And once a movie is on, he just keep watching it with me. So yay, I got my way watching a Christmas movie. And which one it was? A Boy Called Christmas. Oh my gosh, loved it. It was on Netflix and I really loved that movie. And so yes, after that, later that night we had a birthday. A dear friend of ours, is having his birthday on 2nd Christmas Day. So later that night we went to his house and yeah, oh my god, we had a wonderful, actually really wonderful Christmas. Not too much stress, not too much going on, just relaxing time with your family, which actually is the meaning of Christmas. Not the presents, not the food, not anything, just having fun and sit and relax. But every year I just, I am always a little stressed, I know. And when it all is over, I'm thinking back, girl, why are you always stressed? You don't need to. Alright, so, now I am just gonna fill in. I hope I did it right with all the blocks, but let me check. Nothing that I can do about it, but if I did it wrong, oh wow, yay, I managed to do that. Alright, so I'm just gonna fill everything in, and when I'm done I'll come back to you, because I bet you don't want to see me doing this all the way, do you? No, I think you have better things to do than listening to my Christmas thing, and I think it's already February. Alright, so I'm continuing all the way around and then I'll come back to you. Right? Okay, I'm done with my black. Now I'm gonna go back, and I still have this little guy left. I like to use it. To cover up this little package thing. I think I need to go up again. Might be. Still expecting the postman today. Wait just a second. Okay, let's see. First warning, my son is at home, so he is gonna walk by sometimes. Now what I did, I just glued on that leftover piece that I still had to cover up the bottom, and then I was thinking about put this on, but why not make a flippity flop from this. Folding it down and then cutting this the same way. Here we go. And then we have a nice small extra photo spot right here. Yeah, super cool. Alright, so I'm gonna glue this down. Oopsie daisy. Yep, that can happen. Happens to me a lot these days, but that's okay. There we go. Fits perfect. Here we go. Yes, cool. I like it. Like it. Alright, now this comes on here when it's ready with an extra flap. So we're gonna make a little, I think a little swing tab. And we can make a nice swing tab of our own, so stay tuned. Okay guys, how many time can you spend on a single swing tab? Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I really love it. Look how cute this is. Look. Oh my gosh, I love it. Super cute. Handmade. Yeah. Alright. I really love it. Super cool. And it's a nice thing to add in your papers. Now, how I made this, you're probably gonna laugh, but yeah, I'm just gonna make a simple paper piece. Alright, let me start with the beginning. What I did was I just grabbed a piece of paper and I scored 3/4, 1, 2, 3, and another 3/4. Alright, then I'm gonna cut this a little shorter than the next 3/4. Here we go, that's it. Then I'm gonna place some double-sided tape in the middle. On which part? Smaller part, I guess. Here we go. Peel it off. peel this off. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Now, just start on your first, glue it down, and then the other one just around it. There we go. Burnish it down so you will have a nice, sturdy little piece of paper. Then what I did, I just measured a little bit right here and the middle. So it doesn't matter how far it is, but you need to make this even. Alright, now I'm just gonna cut this down from mark to mark. So I have a little dot, it's not a dot, an arrow, a little arrow. But I like it not too pointy, so I'm just gonna cut down a little around the edge. Now I'm not a perfect cutter, but it's the best way I can. But my tip then, if you want to make it a little bit better, just use a file to make it a little bit nicer, a little bit rounder. Give the edges a little bit better. Alright, now how long you're gonna make this, totally up to you. You don't need to make them that long, but for this small piece you don't need that long. But let me just, what do you think? 1 inch? Well, does not matter how long. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I think from the point, just like a little 1 inch or something. Alright, you can see what you want. Now I'm just gonna cut down a little corner. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is how I cut it. It's not nice, but if you grab an old nail file and just round the corners a little bit, or if you are a perfect cutter, you can cut these down in the right shape right away. But I just use my nail file to give that better look. There we go. Then I end up with this one. Super cool. Alright. Now I'm just going to make a little mark at the end. Here I'm going to make a little hole in it. And that's that. Alright. That is how you make a little swing tab of your own. Just add a little board inside and that's it. Now how I decorate this, well, you're gonna laugh, but I just used a white marker to make a little white edge around it. Then I smooch it with some pink, and then I go back with a fine liner to make the little square ones. So that is how I decorated this one. Just but I really like the black one. So the other one was just to play a little around what you can do with it. But I really like just a black one. But you can play, just have fun. So yeah, that is how we make this little guy right here. And then if you're gonna put this on here, you definitely don't want to, I always like to grab something to hold this down. So the meaning with a swing tab is that this is not need to be interfering. So if I move this to the side, this does not need to be in the way. So at least 1 to 2 millimeters away from it. So if I hold it down and I'm holding it right here, then I still can go a little lower. That's the best way I can explain it. So this does not interfere now, so this is a nice place. Now I don't know if this is the middle, but I think I can move a little. I think this is quite a good and then you just take your wad in it and there you go. Close it down. There you have it. Your little swing tab. Cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna decorate this little square one, and the inside maybe, no, the inside I keep it plain, I guess. But that's how we're gonna make a little swing tab. Super easy, super cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. Right, just having fun. Alright guys, a new day and a new day of being creative. Alright guys, so this morning I woke up and I thought, why I'm making black tabs? You also can use them with your paper. So yeah, I choose to cover this up with a leftover piece. It's really a small leftover piece, and yeah, and same as this one, just a little strip, glued it on the last piece of my black, and now I still can make these nice little swing tabs. And even this one you can just decorative piece some. Let me show you real quick how you can make this decorative if you forgot to put something on. You just can put a leftover piece on, simply cut it out, of course. After this we smooch the edges. A little bit nicer, and then I'm just gonna go back in to the same hole. Here we go. Yes, it can be that easy. Here we go. So much nicer. Let me show you. See? Yeah, I really like it. Alright, so that's very easy to do. So even you glue down first your paper or after, totally up to you. But guys, I love these. Alright, so I do have my little swing tab here. And the inside I kept it plain. I decorated with that pink stripes. And then you can move this back on. I stamped a little bit on a small pearl gray piece of card. I smoothed the edges with brown. Then I stamped a little on the edge. Again on here too a little bit, if you see. And then I just glue down Time of Our Life. And then this is just a start. Alright, next I will grab a piece of paper. And I'm only gonna glue down 3 edges to create a little extra tuck spot. Alright, just a small black edge we need, not much, just a small black edge. Here we go. Gonna cut this out. Small block edge. Alright, and now we can glue this all down. There we go. Grab back this page. Here we go. Make it easy to do this on the back. Here we go. Yes, I like it. So we still have a little tuck spot behind, so we still can add a little secret note on the back. All right, or a little note card or something else. You know, I like that. All right, so now we can glue this down on this page. So we have a nice big decorative flippable page. Same thing with here. Maybe it's better to burnish it down on the back. Here we go. Now I know I am pretty fast a forgettable person, so I'm just gonna grab something to remind me that there is a little tuck spot behind it. Yes, I am that terrible. Alright, so here we have our little page. We can still decorative pieces, maybe some butterflies here and there. I think that would be nice. Yep, and then you have a little extra spot for photos. You can write something here or put a nice little picture there too. You can add your little secret note behind there. Yeah, I like it. Super cute. Alright, where was the page? This is my page and I'm just gonna glue it on. Here we go. On the right spot, nicely in the middle. Here we go. Yeah, cool. A nice flip up page, and this will come on the back right here, but we can do that later. I don't know if this needs a closure or something, but I don't think so, but you never know. All right, so yep. Now what else? Next step, going on the inside, and yep, I am definitely gonna make a pocket out of here. All right, so grab some black. And let's see, how deep do we want this? Not too deep, but also not too tight. So I think a 4 inch. I think that will be a nice deep pocket. Make a hinge. And then just move it to the left. Make a little mark and make a nice our little pocket. You can make a notch if you like, but you also can keep it just straight. But this is our little pocket. Easy peasy. Here we go. Glue it on. The more pockets the better, in my opinion. Here we go. Choose some color for the background. Yeah, I still go back sometimes with just a plain brown one. You can choose any color you like, of course, but for a background I don't want to choose that much design paper because we don't have that much. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Smoosh the edges still. Gives it just that little extra touch. You even can stamp on here if you have one. Not particularly necessarily, but you can. You can make it as gorgeous as you like. Right. This way, Diane. It was this way, wasn't it? Yep, it was. Put it in. And then move it up to the right spot. Don't wait too long with the arc liver glue. It really dries so fast. Ah. Here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. Yep, cool, like it. Alright, so what shall we do on the bottom? Well, we did some nice decoration right here already. Maybe we even can use a nice... Can we? Well, that's pretty short, but we could have done that. Oh, now I actually want that. 2 of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shall I give you a trick how to do that? Alright guys, let's do that. Let's do crazy. This one, which one is the same? This one is too short. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We still can make 2. Alright guys, yeah, I know I'm crazy every single time. I'm gonna change my mind. Call me the worst crafter ever. I know, I just always think of things. That's why my videos are always go with the flow, guys. Go with the flow. Because Diane always changes her mind. But when you do, it's always a nice way to search for solutions on how to do things. Here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. go. 2 of those, ready to go. Yeah. Alright, so as you see that this place is way too short, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a little bit off here. I don't know how much, but let me first try this much that I cut off, and I think that's enough. Yep, that fits nice. Alright, now we don't now have that black edge, but no worries, because we use black paper, guys, so we just cheat a little bit. Ooh, alright, so I'm just gonna make a nice black mark. Black edge under here. Nobody will know. Shh, 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 shh. Nobody will know. It's our little secret. It is. Shh. Alright, see, that went pretty easy. Now we need first our page for here. Which one? Let me check. Which one do we like? This is for the back, but I need to adjust that as soon as I'm putting it on. Alright. Let me check. Oh, I got a call. Wait just a second. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use this one and a little strip of this. So first, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this. That makes it a little easier to cut. Yep. Alright, now before I'm gonna cut this full page, I'm gonna first cut 1/2 inch. Smooth the edges. By the way, my girl just called, and today she went to Antwerp, to Belgium. Big, 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 lovely, lovely city. I must say she has balls. Really, she has. Because yesterday on the news, because we are in a lockdown, but our neighbor countries are not. Yesterday on the news was, they showed us how busy it was in Antwerp, and how many Dutch people went there. And I must say, a little bit of shame of myself that we do that. We Dutch people go to our neighbors while we are having a lockdown. But yep, I truly can imagine that if people really need a present or really need to get out instead of staying at home whole day, then yeah, I can imagine that people go to there. And my daughter is same. So she and her girlfriends, because the most of them still have a holiday for school and everything, and my daughter has a week off work. So they decided to go to Antwerp, and I really told them, oh my gosh, you really don't need to go because it's really too busy and everything. But they just said, oh well, Mom, that would be not that big deal, it will be okay. And I really thought, oh my gosh, she's as stubborn as I am, because way back in the days that I was young and I really had a little, not a motorcycle, but the one that you can drive when you are 16. I call that, not a scooter. Well, let's call it a scooter. And it was freezing outside, and it was very slippery outside and snowy. My dad told me, you can't go today to your niece in the next city because it's slippery outside, it's dangerous. But I told him, well, oh well, it's okay, I still go, I want to go with having a nice day with my niece. And oh, you are just a an old man, just stop nagging, blah blah blah. Well, the same thing as as I just told this morning my daughter. Same thing. I really had a flashback. Because I didn't listen to my dad either, and I did slip. And when nothing bad, but I did slip, and all my pants are wet, and my scooter was also a little bit damaged. But oh, I really drove fast to my knees, and oh, I totally forgot to glue this down. Oh yay, oh yay! Can I just remove this real fast? Me, am I talking? Can I do this? No, I can't. Alright. Terrible me. Terrible me. Well, there is a solution. Wait just a sec. I just want to finish up my little story before I'm going to make any more mistakes. Alright, so I did slip, so I drove to my niece, and I pull out my my pants, and she washed it because otherwise my dad would notice. And she washed it, and we dried it, but it was not completely dry when it was time to go home. But still, I wear that pants wet. And when I got home, I didn't say anything, of course, but my dad really saw it right away because of the damage on my scooter. And it was not much. It was even just a little bit on the handle where my hand's on. So it was really not that bad. That was the only little scar on it. So I think, oh my gosh, you are Sherlock Holmes. And well, he had the complete week. I told you not to go. I told you not to go. But I had a wonderful time, and I had a good lesson. But what lesson do I have? Just not listen to your parents, because they always have something to to make sure that you are safe and sound and in your house and not driving when it's slippery. Well, but I had a really good time. So that was just my little flashback right here. Because my daughter called me and she told me that there wasn't any big traffic at all. She was already there with none big traffic or anything. So everything went okay. So I'm very, very, very happy for that. And even in the parking lot, it was not busy at all. So, yep. I did wear it for nothing. Anyway, so how I'm going to solve it? Well, we are going to glue this on the page. So we just can poke in here. It means that we just have a little less space on the pocket, but that's okay too. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, I love these little guys. Look how this looks. This is so cool. Now let's see if I'm on the right spot. Move this to the right. And then just move this to the middle. And there I want it. Okay. Gonna use my first one. So yep, I'm just gonna poke a hole through the pocket, grab a boîte, put it in. I hope the flap is not too thick. Go. Yep, and now we can do the other one. Try to be a little on the same spot right here. Move it and then make sure it's in the middle so nothing can be interfering anything. Here we go. Here we go. Alright guys, what do you think? What do you think on this page? I really like it. Alright, so here we have our little photo frame. Our little tuck spot where we're gonna still put something inside. And then we just move this to the right. It's my normal thing to do. Then we open this up and we have a nice big pocket where we can add our loads of things inside. Yeah, and then we just close this down. Here we go. Yeah, cool. And then we can, I'm not gonna do that just now, but we can. We are gonna do that later. I'm gonna put this on this left page. And then it looks like this. What do you think? Cool or what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna add a little butterflies. A few butterflies. I feel like it's always nice. Here and there, a little one. Or up. Also nice, smaller ones. Just make it nice. Just make it nice, make it happen. You get the picture. Yes. Alright. Super cool. Just a few butterflies here and there. Yeah, that's a finishing touch. Alright, and I'm gonna put a letter in here. Can be any letter, of course. Can be any journaling spot. Can just make a tag. Whatever. Whatever you like to put in there, guys. Alright, cool.